Sorry about that, guys. We lost signal. That was rare. That doesn't happen very often on Facebook. But we'll wait. Go ahead and wait a little bit and let everybody come back online. Go ahead, everybody. Find us again. We lost you. Something happened with the signal, guys. I apologize. I don't know why. It just Facebook is messing up, and had nothing to do with us. Okay, so when we get, we're going to give it about another 30 seconds. Okay, everybody's coming back. Okay, so once again, this Funko Pop, the new Dio Funko Pop, this is a giveaway. I'm going to give this away to the not the first person, but the correct answer to this trivia question. And the trivia question involves the Ewok movie. Do not put the answers in the comments. And once again, one last time, the question is that you have to answer correctly. What prominent Disney character appears in Caravan of Courage in the trees, in Ewok trees? It's a prominent Disney character, and it's sort of related to Ewoks. You answer what Disney character is in and it's a trivia question. So go ahead and answer it, and go to All for Sci-Fi, send in the answers on the contact page, or send it to us on Facebook. And I'm going to put all this stuff on. I'm going to put a way to enter on the All for Sci-Fi page. In Virginia, let's also put that on the Facebook page as well, a way for them to enter, so they know where. We'll make a post on the Facebook page. So just on that, you could put the correct answers. Let's make this easier for everybody to enter. So I'm going to go ahead on our Facebook page, which is, I'm going to type it in here. Facebook.com/all4sci-fi. This is our Facebook page. Right here. I just put it in so go there. Go to our Facebook page. Click that, and I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to do a post real quick on our Facebook page. So anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the show. We had a great time. It was just great. The Triple Force Friday was just unbelievable.
Yes, it was.
So, one second, guys. I'm trying to put the question on our Facebook page real quick. What Disney character is in Caravan of, one second, Courage? Okay. I just posted on the Facebook page, on our All for Sci-Fi. I just posted, the question is, what Disney character in Caravan of Courage appeared in Caravan of Courage? So you could go ahead in that post, you could go ahead and put your correct answer in. And we'll go ahead and all the correct answers, all the correct answers we'll put them all in a hat, like I said, and you'll have a chance to win this Disney Funko Pop. We talked about this long enough. So sorry about that, guys. So go ahead and go answer the question. Okay, so we're done with this. So I made it really easy for you guys. Just go to All for Sci-Fi, look at the message there, and in the comments, put the correct answer, and all the correct answers will go in one of these hats like this, and we'll draw it out. Not this next weekend, but the weekend after. Okay, let's get back to the show. Next weekend, we're going to be live all weekend long. Next weekend, we're going to be live all weekend long at LA Comic Con, and we're going to be covering all of that for you guys. It's going to be a special weekend.
Oh, yes, very special.
We're going to try to get as many interviews as we could get. Hold on a second. Are you moving?
No, I ain't doing anything. Sitting right still.
Is it me then?
I don't know. Oh, what's up?
I keep hearing like rattling and moving. Is that microphone moving?
I don't know. It's still sitting there.
We got to get this fixed, guys. Okay, try not to move as much as you can, Captain Rickster. And if it's me, then I need to stop as well.
Well, I'm trying to move this way. So I won't breathe into the microphone all the time.
Yeah, every time you move, though, the table's shaking, and I hear the boom. Okay, so
Sorry.
it's not your fault. It's my fault for not setting it up better. I apologize, everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to what we're doing. So we're here to talk to you about Lucy in the Sky.
Yes.
And the Joker.
Yes.
So, but before we do that, we're talking about LA Comic Con. Is there any, if you guys know about all the celebrities are going to Comic Con, do you have any particular celebrity you would like us to interview? I'm going to go ahead. I already put in that we want to interview Elijah Wood, Ron Perlman, Doug Jones, and Tom Kenny, I think. The SpongeBob SquarePants. If there's anybody else that you want us to try to get a quick interview with, we'll try to do that for you guys. But keep in mind, next weekend, we're going to be streaming every day, so live on Facebook. So make sure you catch us next weekend. We won't have a regular show, but we'll be giving you guys live content all weekend long.
Right.
Virginia says she wants us to do Drake Bell. Okay, we'll try to get something with Drake, since you mentioned that, Virginia. Right. Okay, so let's talk about the movies. That's what we're here for, right?
That's
so we're
right.
here. Let's go ahead and talk about Lucy in the Sky and Joker. Let's start off with Joker.
You mean joke?
Which, look, somebody's gonna love that movie. They're gonna get offended by what they're gonna get offended by you just making fun of their movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
It's DC. That's why it's funny.
Look, guys.
It's not a Marvel. I'm sorry. It's not a Marvel.
This movie, although the acting was good,
it was great. He did great acting.
Whoever edited this movie, I couldn't edit this movie. I'm an editor, by the way. I've done that for many, many years as my profession. I couldn't edit this movie. This guy was so crazy. I mean, we're talking about really insane crazy.
Yeah.
And it was overdone so much that I almost walked out of the movie theater.
Especially the laughter.
Yeah. I just couldn't. It was funny for the first minute or two, but it just kept going on and on and on and on. It was horrible. The music on the other hand was good and kind of fit the craziness of the movie.
Right, it did.
I didn't have a problem with the music. I thought that it was great. But the movie itself, I just cannot recommend Joker.
No,
I just can't.
I can't either.
It just was. Oh my goodness.
It's definitely a movie I would not go see, not to pay that much we paid for it. I'd wait till it comes out on DVD, and then if you want to buy it, then buy it and watch it, or wait till it goes on stream and watch it on stream. But don't. I hate to say anything about a movie. I don't talk bad about movies. If you want to go see it, go see it. Don't take my word for it. But it's up to you. You make the decision what you want to do on that one.
It was terrible.
It's just not one for me. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, and that's all I could say too. It's not the type of movie I would want to go see anyway. Although I thought it would be because it's the Joker, right?
Well,
you would have thought
they were hyping up in the trailers, and the trailers just didn't do it justice after that.
Yeah, well, the best thing was the trailers.
That was the best thing was the trailers, but the rest of it, once you go see the movie,
yeah. So
you make your own opinion on that one.
When I first walked out of the movie, Captain Rickster, I thought maybe I was mixed. I thought it was terrible. It wasn't the type of movie I would want to go see, but I could see how people could enjoy the movie, right?
Right.
So I was thinking about giving it maybe 3.5 stars. But now that I've had 24 hours to digest the movie more, I just don't give a shit. Excuse my language.
Yeah, really.
That movie was so bad that I would give that movie. Let's just go ahead here on the All for Sci-Fi Network. We have a 0 to 5 rating scale. 5, of course, being the best, and You know,
Zero being the worst.
Zero being the worst, and we've only given one movie, Avengers Endgame, a 5-star rating. So we don't just give people 5-star ratings either.
No.
I think our opinions kind of, I would say we're kind of, everybody's got an opinion, like they say, right?
That's true.
But I think, Captain Rickster, I think our opinions are probably normal.
Yeah, they're normal.
An average person. But I would give the Joker barely 2 stars.
Yeah, no kidding. Because I don't talk bad about movies, and I love movies. And that's my best thing I do is when I have time to go, I go to a movie, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. I've seen a lot of good ones this year, but this one really was bad.
It was just terrible.
I just can't, say anything good about it. Except for the acting and the music.
Well, it's not that Joaquin Phoenix did he was a very convincing, crazy person, but you know what the danger is, though, Captain Rickster? The danger of the way they overdid the craziness,
well, that's true,
the insaneness. The danger of that is at one point it starts to become offensive.
Yeah, it does.
It becomes very offensive to people that are crazy.
Oh, no kidding, yeah.
And everybody has a little bit of craziness in them. And Dave, going back to Facebook Live, Dave is talking about promoting mental illness. And you're right, Dave. It feels like we're promoting mental illness. It was really bad. I mean,
of course it was.
They overdid it so much. It was like it was as if they were putting a camera inside in a mental institution.
You got that right.
And usually, you want characters to have depth, right?
You're right about that.
There's another movie coming out, and I watched today when we were watching Lucy, there was a new movie coming out with Edward Norton. And was it Bruce Willis too?
Yeah, he was in it also.
Yeah, so there's a movie coming out that's like around turn of the century, or 40s or 50s. It was our 20s. It's way back. And Edward Norton plays this character that kind of has this twitch and kind of disorder and mental illness. And the way he played the character, I could tell is already light years ahead. It was much better.
Oh, yeah, much better.
And, Heath Ledger, who played the Joker, he played a Joker that was kind of crazy. But
he did get a great.
But it was it was a dark Joker, and it fit more within the DC universe. And then you see all that they had loaded it with action.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
This movie had no action in it.
No.
All it was hearing someone be crazy for 2 hours. I mean, it did have actions when he blew people away, but no, that wasn't really action. That was him being crazy, killing people in cold-blooded murder.
That hadn't happened almost the end of the movie, though.
There was no major action like it was when Heath Ledger played the Joker. It wasn't the same type of movie. This was a movie about watching a crazy guy go off his rocker. And again, promoting mental illness, like Dave mentioned, is not good.
No,
it's not. Yeah. Anyway, so this movie was horrible. The other bad news is, let's go ahead and talk about Lucy in the Sky,
which is actually a Beatles song, by the way.
It is, and that's what they changed the name to, probably, and came up with that name to try to help promote it. Well, they needed it to help promote this movie, because this movie, Lucy in the Sky, was in a very tiny theater, and there wasn't more than 5 people in it.
Yeah, if you see the whole show.
Yeah, so we went and saw Lucy in the Sky, and this was a lot better than Joker.
Much better.
This movie, and I really, really wanted to like Lucy in the Sky.
I did too, because
I love Natalie Portman.
She does a great job in the movie, but there's a lot of problems with this movie too. Acting was good.
The acting was good.
The storyline.
That's the problem. The problem with Lucy in the Sky is the storyline. It just kind of, and they could have, everything that they showed in that movie, they could have condensed it, right?
Oh, of course they could have. They could have shorter.
They could have condensed it and then maybe had a better ending.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes, they could have.
Natalie Portman's character, I would have liked. You kind of saw her get a little bit of revenge, but it would have been better to see her move on and get real sweet revenge.
Right.
And I really wanted to root for her, because I think it's very important to have strong female characters in movies.
Yes.
Just like it is important for men to have strong characters, but I never see them do women characters correctly.
No.
I don't see them doing it. I see them doing it with Star Wars, though.
Right, I do that. I
The
do.
woman characters in Star Wars are just they're much better. But anyway, I really wanted to like Lucy, so let's go on a 0 to 5 rating scale. I'm gonna give Lucy in the Sky 3 stars. So it's getting 3 stars, and as we say, 3 or below, you don't have to go. So I can't recommend Lucy in the Sky either.
No, I can't either. I give it 2.75 actually myself.
Okay. He gets a little bit lower. So we're not going to recommend either one of these. I'm sorry to be a downer this weekend, guys, because it's Triple Force Friday, and we're excited as hell this weekend.
Until we went to the movies.
Until we went to the movies, yeah.
Then we lost our enthusiasm after that. Sorry.
And it's really sad because this is the second space movie.
Oh, I know.
In 2 weeks. Although this was much better than Ad Astra.
Yeah, much better. At least Ad Astra put me to sleep. This one put me almost to sleep a couple of times, but.
And then you woke up, and then it started to get better.
Yeah.
And I was saying, I was liking it. I go, okay, now they're going to go somewhere with the story, and then it kind of ended.
Yep.
So they did it too late. What would have been better is if they would have had Natalie Portman's character, who's Lucy. Basically, the movie centers around. It's actually based on real events. So I'm thinking that the Lucy character is really Sally Ride, the astronaut Sally Ride, in real life.
Right.
And it kind of had an interesting twist with her, and it started to go somewhere, and then it kind of ended.
Mm-hmm.
So if they would have took, and then she had a love affair with that slick astronaut, and then she wanted to get revenge on him because she found out he was just a playboy. It was a decent movie, but again, I'll give it 3 stars out of 5. So you don't have to go. So don't waste your money and go see Lucy in the Sky. Wait until it comes on Netflix or on streaming services. Don't go see Joker. Don't waste your money on that.
Definitely don't waste your money on that one.
So, yeah. So that's it with these 2 movies. So, again, we're all very excited about Triple Force Friday.
Yes,
you saw all the stuff that we got going on.
toys.
And don't forget to go as well. And I've said this long enough, but I'm going to go ahead and give away Dio. So make sure you go to the All for Sci-Fi page and look at the question. We'll go ahead and pin that question at the top of the page, and then put your answer in the comments. Who is what prominent Disney characters in Caravan of Courage, and then But next weekend we're going to be live all weekend long at LA Comic Con.
Oh yes, that's going to be a lot of fun.
There's going to be a lot of people there. They're expecting like 100,000 people. This is getting big.
Yes, it is. It's getting
out
big.
here in LA. It's going to rival San Diego Comic Con, I think.
It used to be called Stan Lee Kazicon. Now they changed
it.
To
Was.
LA.
You're right. This LA Comic Con we're going to next weekend used to be Stan Lee's show.
Yeah.
It was
Kazicon.
Kamikaze or something like that. Yeah. So make sure you tune in for next weekend. We're going to be streaming all day long. And if you guys make sure you guys go and like all our pages as well. We have all the links there, and we're all excited about. It's going to be a fun time next weekend, and we'll try to get your Drake Bell. We'll try to speak to him, Virginia.
Right.
And we'll definitely try to get interviews with Elijah Wood and Ron Perlman, who is Hellboy, and also, drawing a blank, but the guy that played Commander Suru in Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, yeah.
Commander Suru. So we're going to try to get Doug Jones. He was also in Hellboy, Doug Jones was too.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to get him, and then also Tom Kenny, who does a lot of voiceover work.
Right.
SpongeBob SquarePants. So I think your daughter would like us to interview that person, Virginia. So.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. Please take the time to like all our pages, especially like us on YouTube, subscribe, Facebook, and if you guys have any suggestions, any comments, you could leave them to us on our allforsci-fi.com page. Tell us we're doing a great job. You like our show. Tell us you hate us. If you have any.
I hope you don't hate us, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, the suggestions, keep them coming, guys, because we got another suggestion of another movie, our TV series that we're going to do. Someone gave us another suggestion. Cool. I think it was, I'm trying to remember who it was, but we'll announce whose name it was.
Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, they just told us to, and it's coming up with it's on Netflix, and they're having their second season coming up, and they recommended that show. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, guys, I'm drawing a blank, but we'll give you credit for sure. I wrote it down. But yeah, it was exciting times we live in. This is really a great year for sci-fi. It's a great year for movies.
No, it is.
We got a lot of great movies coming up. Virginia just mentioned, and we're excited to see it. But we got Terminator 2.
Oh yes,
and we saw the new trailer while we were there at the movie theater at Joker. They had the new trailer for Terminator 2.
Oh yes,
the third trailer. Looks even better.
It's awesome.
I can't wait until Terminator Dark Fate comes out. Speaking of that, coming up, we have also Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, which is coming up.
That's going to be another good one.
This month. And we have Gemini Man.
Yep.
So, and then we got Terminator, like you mentioned, and we got this Netflix show, which was recommended. So we got, and then at the end of the year, we got The Rise of Skywalker. So who can beat that? You know, sci-fi is kicking butt this year. So
we'll see. We'll see if they try to beat Endgame. We'll see what happens with the Avengers Endgame on that one, if it tries to beat it or not.
Well, there's a lot of exciting stuff, and we mentioned this on the last show, Captain Rickster. At the Triple Force Friday event, there was a major Episode 9 spoiler.
Oh, yes, there was.
Jonas from who plays the new Chewbacca, because God bless Peter Mayhew, who passed away. But Jonas, if you go to the Star Wars YouTube page and look at the Triple Force Friday event, that live stream, it was last Friday, not this Friday, but the weekend before. At 35 minutes, when Warwick Davis, my friend, is talking to Jonas talks about Billy D. Williams, and he says in there how great it was to be working with Billy D. Williams, and he had his Londo costume on, and he looks great, and he's running Cloud City. And I said, "What? He's running Cloud City?"
We had to play that one back twice, make sure he's actually said that.
And Jonas,
yes, he did.
He did say that. So I'm thinking we're going to get to see Cloud City in The Rise of Skywalker, and that would make sense.
Oh yes, it would. Yes,
if we're bringing Billy D back, because he does run Cloud City.
That's right.
Cloud silly. We're silly folks today.
You know what I mean? Jeez. Wow.
I could tell I'm getting tired, but it was. It's been a great time. Okay, Captain Rickster, you're gonna get it for that.
Nothing new. Time for laughter. Yeah.
So
we've had a great week, but we lost our enthusiasm on two different movies. Triple Force Friday was actually the best thing that happened this whole week.
It is.
And we got to have fun on this TV show. I mean, on this little show we're doing.
Yeah.
So
try to entertain everybody out there.
You guys a little bit. I try to throw little funny curves in there every so often.
I have a prediction, though. I predict that the next trailer. And that's the more sci-fi news. I know we're trying to close this.
Yes.
We keep talking, but
I know. He'll edit most of it out.
I will edit most of this out. You know that. Because when you guys see the edited shows, you notice most of the stuff's not in it. Just music and us talking.
That's it.
So you guys actually got to tune in to get all this.
Oh, no kidding.
So, but I noticed that another thing was I think that Endor is going to be in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
I really think so.
I think so also.
I wonder if Wicked's going to show up.
Well, we'll see if Mace even shows up.
Mace will not show up.
Mace got found. He's some on Tattoo now, or whatever.
He's on Batuu. He's on the Black Spire outpost. He's not Tattoo. What are you watching, Fantasy Island?
He might be a Tattoo. Looks like one.
Yeah.
I know, it's been a long weekend. Been a long week.
Weekend, make up your mind. The whole week's been long.
No kidding. Don't cut this out. This is too funny.
I might leave some of it in there. Okay, now that I have been tattooed and everything, so it's been great, guys. Thank you for joining us again.
Oh, yes. It's been fun this week. This weekend has been really fun, trust me.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube page and subscribe there and click the not only the subscribe button, but also the bell sound so you know when we upload a new video, because later today I'm going to have our Triple Force Friday video up there.
Yes, you will.
And over the next course of the couple weeks, I'm going to keep putting more and more videos up there. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Everybody have a safe week. Be nice to each other. Like my dad said when I was growing up, and I guess I didn't learn a lesson.
That's true.
If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all.
That's right.
Yeah, but let's all treat each other with kindness and nothing political. Sorry we slip up every once in a while, but this is the political free zone. We
That's
don't care
right.
about anything that's going on right now with that.
No, we don't.
We're just going to talk about movies.
And that's it.
Okay, everybody, have a blessed week.
Have
Take
a safe
care.
week.
Safe week as well. We'll be back next weekend at LA Comic Con, so catch us streaming all 3
and
days.
Stay tuned for that one. It's going to be good for the next 3 days when
It
we do
will.
that one. Yes.
All right, everybody, take care and God bless.
Yes. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.